Alright, so it looks like things are alright, and we're going to see if my little bird is going to continue being relatively quiet. But I've got a bunch of rolls here. I should have made them last night, but we're making them today. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we've got some rolls to make from the metagame. I took the liberty of rolling initiative earlier, and it was an 18, which means it starts at the top of the round, which means we're going to start with Arcanext. So this is the 5th and final week of Arcanext running a PR campaign for their subsidiary Laura Life, specifically the product NERPS, which is pretty exciting. So I'm going to be rolling a 2d6 for the result for that. 5 and 1. Oh, I'm going to put this on a new sheet. Beer. Yep, and this is how it works. As soon as I start making noises or grabbing papers. So, PR campaign. I'm rolling this now. That's a 6. Which I think is moderate results. I'm almost positive. And so technically I'll roll all of that at the end. But it's for the NERPS campaign that was started several weeks back. And I was thinking about how the each advertisement might work, like how the jingles might be. So the first one is very much like a jingle, like in the vein of Double Mint Gum with the twins and double your fun and all that. So yeah, 6 is moderate success. And there's a 65% chance of recouped. 59. So not enough to recover any action points. In any case, so that'll be, that's usually at the end, but today we did it at the beginning. Why? Because it's the first thing that has to happen. Sure. Alright. We also had some other actions involved there. Oh, and then we're going to roll because that is for a level 4 company. It's 3d8 plus 3. Where's my other d8? Oh, right here. Alright. 3d8 plus 3. 7, 2, and 2. Plus 3. Cheap. That's a total of 14. So that's a 14% increase for Laura Life, which wraps up the 5 weeks of the NERPS campaign. Yeah, I was thinking the first one is very much a jingle, double your fun, double mint gum. You know, very much like a Kit Kat, give me a break. And then like the second one would be more sports ball, and so it'd have like marching band drum, snare drum, almost a military style drum with it, you want it, it, you need it, it, you have it, it, and there's like cheerleaders, it, you know. There's one that's very seductive. In any case, And this week, every corp is going to get hit by 4 rolls per percentile. These are sleeper cell agent attacks. 39. 20% or lower is going to hit. 78. 93. 59. No attacks against Arcanext. Okay. And then that also means that they are pooling 37 points. 37 action points to the next week. They will also get a D4 for favorite PR campaign, because that's the only one that's been running for the last 5 weeks. And that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just another way to win. 2. So the weekly winner gets 2 action points. Alright. That takes care of Arcanext. GoCom Networks had no submitted actions, so the only thing that we're going to roll this week is 4 sleeper cell attacks. 74. 44. Remember, I increased the percentage to 20 instead of 15. So I'm hoping one of these will pop off. 44 again. 35. Okay. GoCom Networks has successfully evaded attacks this week. Naga Hokame is going to do some secret actions that cost 12 action points. Oh, and GoCom Networks then is pooling 40 AP to the next week. Naga Hokame is going to do some secret actions, costing them 12 action points. They're also going to do a round of employment, earning 5d4 employment. So 313. Yeah. Got confused there for a second, making sure I write all my notes, but I got confused for just a second. Also, the birds being relatively good. For anybody who doesn't like birds, I'm really sorry. 3, 1, and 3. Plus another D4, or 2d4. 2 and 2. So 5, 7, 8, 11. Let me check that again. 4, 7, 9, 11. 11 employment, which will raise the action points per week for Naga Hokame. Defenses were raised. That employment cost 10 action points, and that leaves 16 pooled to next week. And percentile chances for sleeper cell attacks. 20 or lower. 14! Finally got an attack. 59. There is a maximum number of attacks that can happen too. 62. 35. Alright, so one attack was successful. I'm going to roll a 2d6 for that attack because it's standard for any normal type of attack. And that is a 6 plus 1, 7 total. I will determine what that actually is. Also, I need to roll percentile to figure out if that attacks a subsidiary or the corporation itself. 70, it means that it attacks the corporation itself. So, they're going to lose... it's a 7, which means it's a success for the attack. And so they're going to lose action points, 1d4 action points, and 1d4 employment. 2 and 3. So they're going to lose 3 employment, they're going to lose 2 action points for that attack. It affected the corporation, the multi-corp, as opposed to the subsidiaries. Otherwise, I would have rolled for the subsidiaries. But 16 action points pooled to the next week. And that's it for Naga Hokame. Alright. Novatech. They are also going to do a round of employment, costing 8 action points. 3, 2, 2. And one more. 1. So, 7, 8. That's a total of 8 additional employment. So that will also raise the number of action points per week earned for employment. And they're also going to do some secret actions. I'm rolling a 2d6 and adding +3. 2 and 4. That's a 6 total. I'm fairly confident that's a successful result. Yeah. Oh, 6, and it's with a +3. Silly. That's actually a 9 result. Chirp. And also chirp. And that's still standard results with a 50% chance of recouping action points. $99. So you recoup... Oh, I should have looked. I think it's... Yeah, it's 1d4. 1 action point. Uh, 9 is standard results, which is... Oh, I grabbed one before. Yes, I did. 2d10 plus 2. 2d10 plus 2. How about this? I'm going to roll this d10 twice. I don't want to confuse myself. 9, 4, plus 2. That's 15 total. Alright, and we already did possible recoup. They spent 8 action points for employment, 11 and 24 action points for other secret actions. I'm getting better about the secret actions. And then they are pooling 28 AP for the next week, along with the one that was recouped. And employment will also rise. So for Naga Hokame, they did a round of employment, gaining them 11, and then they got attacked, which dealt 3 employment damage. So that's going to end up being 8. And let's roll percent. That's also 1 attack, 1 successful attack. Maximum of 8 attacks from Sleeper Cell agents. 19 Novatech is going to take a hit. That's 2 attacks. Sleeper cells are finally working. That 0 is 100. But if the 2... Chair. I rolled 0, 0. Let me think this through. That's 10s. That's 0s. So it's 2. That's a 2. That is a second attack. 0, 0, 2. That means 2. Because the 1, 0 means 10s. 84. And last possible attack. 25. 25 beats it. So that's two sleeper cell attacks. 50-50 chance that it strikes a subsidiary, or the higher is the actual corporation. 24, it's going to strike at a subsidiary. I have Novatech subsidiaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we can't roll a D9, but I can roll a D10, and we'll say a 1 or a 2 is going to be, or a 1, 2, and 3 are going to be the black market subsidiaries. 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the shipping and logistics. That has an actual name. Household transit. They are going to take a 2d6 attack. 6 and 4. That is a successful attack, and I think it might even be... highly successful. An additional 1d10 capital and 1 action point. So oh, okay, that's total. That's total. 1d10 total. 6. So 6% loss, decrease on Household Transit, a shipping and logistics subsidiary of Novatech. And you lose 1 AP. So in this case, the attacker would normally get that AP, but these are sleeper cells, so they're not necessarily related to a corporation, as far as anyone knows. Okay, so I'm going to roll the percentile once more to determine subsidiary or corporation. 59, that means that this is attacking the corporation. Excuse me. I'm going to roll a 2d6. This just tells me how effective the attack is. 2, which means that this this is not going to be an effective attack. Essentially, that second attack fails to produce any results. If anything, it represents a blunder on the part of the sleeper cells. So that is 1 plus 1, 2. It's a failure. We'll say you're going to lose either 1 AP or 1 employment. 16, we're going to say that you lose 1 AP. So that's a total of 2 action points lost from those attacks. But otherwise, and a 6% decrease in household transit shipping logistics subsidiary. Alright, but that wraps up those sleeper cell attacks. So those 2 were effective. The second one was really not all that great. And to be entirely honest, such a blunder could represent possible evidence if you wanted to perform investigations. 28 action points otherwise pooled. And also 1, 2, 3. Here's the deal. Those attacks are what they are. I need to look at the attack level bonus versus the bonus of the subsidiary. I have to look at that after the fact. I'm not going to do that right now. It's possible that that 6% attack would be reduced. We have there's a method of like loss prevention, and so I'll look at that afterwards. In any case, that's the successful result of the attack, regardless of whatever else was done. So that also means that we've done 3 attacks so far, and 28 action points pooled into the next week. Rerolled that 2d10 plus 2. We rolled employment. Okay, that wraps up Novatech, and Quasar Industries had no actions. They are pooling 38 action points into the next week, and I'm going to roll for sleeper cell possible attacks. Percentile 42. 32. 32. That's the second time that's happened. Oh, I have to reroll that. 79. Alright, so none of those were successful attacks. Pooling 38 action points. Alright. And then Ginty Holdings also has submitted no actions this week. They're going to pool 49 action points otherwise. And here are the sleeper cell agent attack results. 32. Again. How weird. I'm actually rolling them. They really are rolling. 32. 4. That's a successful attack. 19. That's a successful attack. 63. That puts us up to 5 sleeper cell attacks, ending the week anyways. Alright, so 50-50 whether or not they attacked subsidiary or corporation. 49, which means that they're attacking a subsidiary. I will actually do a quick. So we've got, again, 9. Great. So I'm going to roll a d10. 6. Scientific research, medical biotech. Another 50-50 for, okay, 67, same thing, subsidiary, and 6, same one. Alright, so being an attack as it is, 2d6s. 2 and 4. I believe that's a successful attack. Yeah, it's effective. 1d6. 3% losses. And same thing, 2d6, 5 and 3. That is, I think, high success. No. It's effective. 1d6. 4. So that is a -7 total to the scientific research medical biotech, which is a first level subsidiary. Let's call that D3. Science D3. It has a real name, I think. It does. Viteratech Medical Research. It does. Not to worry. Viteratech Medical Research has lots of fun things at its disposal. Okay, and then otherwise no actions left for that. 49 AP pooled. Alright, that wraps up that. Also, because there were 5 sleeper cell attacks, that means that next week the danger will be reduced, probably significantly, but it's going to stay at a 20% chance of those attacks happening, and that's going to happen until the Akaton Stock Exchange can be opened up again, which will require the efforts of our wonderful heroes, anti-heroes, whatever, mercenaries, hired guns. So, just checking to make sure that I've done everything here. NERPs. It. You like it. It. You want it. It. You need it. It. You have it. Riding low or flying high? Live life in style. NERPs. NERPs. That last NERPs is like it's the graphic, and it's like a little NERPs. And it's like, it's edited audio. It's very computery. NERPs. It. You like it. It. You want it. It. You have it. It. I need it. It. Live life in style. NERPs. Drink life in style. NERPs. Also, they won the weekly winner of the PR campaign. If you would like to earn up to 1d4 action points for submitting your PR campaign, you can do so. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that can happen. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to, after I wrap this up and change the stream over, I think I'm going to play some Astroneer and stream it for a little while. Because I've been playing using the recent updates. There's kind of a new crafting system for getting resources and like refining them. You use the smelter to refine stuff. Anyways, for those of you who are not interested in that, okay, that's it for the metagame. All of those things are going to be compiled, put together, and shared with the Corpse Arcanext Incorporated, GoCom Networks, Novatech Allied Incorporated. Oh, I did them out of order. Naga Hokame Corporation, Quasar Industries, and Genti Holdings. All of them are based on Akaton. They're really interested in staying on Akaton, and everybody on Akaton wants these companies to stay open. We need jobs, people. We need jobs. That's my bird laughing in the background. We need jobs! So, okay, so that's it. If you want to jump on the Discord, there's the link for it right there to join the metagame. We've got all the stuff set up for it, so that all you have to do is say which corp you want to join, or ask more information about each of them, because they have a lot to say. Or they have nothing to say. Secrecy and deceptions. Whatever. I mean, regardless. So, that's it for me right now on the corporate metagame. I'm going to shut this stream down. I'm going to restart here real shortly. It's 11:30, so that only took a little while. And I'm going to do some Astroneer. And that's week 5 of the metagame. Week 6 starts now. Yeah, everybody's gonna have a lot of action points to work with when they pool up like this. So, see you next week for the corporate news. I'm Crazy Face. See you later.